Afternoon guys, and you join me on another Friday after work o'clock. It's actually the 22nd of March and this is going to be vlog number 41 of the Mousehole Diaries, so which means I'm at Mousehole Lakes. I'm on Kingfisher this week in swim 10. But for now, let's just roll that intro guys. Okay guys, so like I said, this is vlog 41 coming to you from Kingfisher Swim 10, and this is going to be quite a good session I think guys, for a couple of reasons. One, I am going to be testing two test baits this session, and I'm just going to call them test bait A and B. Not going to give anything away, there you go guys, just test baits A and B and a solid bag. But in a couple of hours I'm going to pull the rods in, so I've just put them out quickly. It stopped raining, put them out quickly just for a couple of hours, then I'm going to pull them in about 6 o'clock when my 1,000 subscriber giveaway competition finishes. So it finishes at 6 o'clock, and at 7 o'clock I'm going to do my very first live draw for one of my subscribers to win that £100 Angling Direct gift card. So I'm looking forward to it this session guys, something I've never ever done, so that's kind of cool. But while it's not raining, it's probably a good idea if I show you where I've quickly put the I've quickly put the rods out just for a couple of hours. So let's swing the camera around and I'll show you that guys. Alright guys, so I'm just going to say test bait A and B for today. So test bait A has gone out towards the island over here, 3/4 of the way, with a small little mesh bag of crumb and 2 boilies. That's it, 2 boilies and a little bit of crumb, so that's over there. The other is in the channel, so between the two islands. It's gone out roughly halfway across that channel, and that is, sorry guys, test bait B, again with 2 boilies in a little mesh bag and some crumb. The last one, just making sure I'm pointing in the right space, so towards the edge of this island, but about 2 rod lengths back I saw a little bit of fizzing and all, so I thought, right, let's get a solid PVA bag over there. So that's what's gone over there with a yellow, let me think, what is it guys, I think it might be a Pineapple Tigers wafter. Either way, it's a yellow wafter in there guys. So I haven't got anything else set up, I literally just put the rods out. I've got to still peg down the bivvy properly, set it up properly, set everything up inside and get a lot of stuff done. But I thought I'd quickly show you, while I've got the camera out and it's not raining, where things are going to be up till about 6:30 probably guys, so only about 2 odd hours. Hi guys, so I just wanted to start this vlog by saying a sincere and heartfelt thank you to all the guys and girls that sent in messages for Emma, and I've asked her permission if it's okay to give you an update, and it is. So I've actually got some good news. So I didn't actually ever sort of fully disclose what was wrong with Emma, but it was breast cancer guys. So she's had a number of operations, she had a number of complications, lots of trips to the hospital, a couple additional surgeries, and actually for Tuesday of this week she was due to start chemo. But through some miracle and some world-renowned specialist taking a look at her slides of the cancer they removed and stuff like that, it turns out now actually Emma is cancer-free and isn't going to need chemo or even ongoing treatment. So thank God it is looking rosy. She has healing to do and obviously, you know, recoup after the surgeries and all that sort of stuff. But Emma is on the mend, and she does want me to pass on her heartfelt wishes and thanks to all the people that did send in messages for her via YouTube. Really appreciate it guys, thank you very, very much, and happy to say that hopefully we're on the other side of it now and she should be heading towards a full recovery. So just wanted to give you guys an update because there was a lot of people that actually sent in messages, and it's only fair really. So with her permission I'm able to do that, so thank you guys. So tonight is the night when I do my first fully proper live draw, so really excited about that. Now obviously got here after work, raining. I have just put the rods out, they'll only be out for a couple of hours, but I'm testing a couple new baits today. I'm just going to call them test baits A and B. Quite happy with where I've put them for now in one solid bag on a yellow wafter. I think it's pineapple tigers. So they're only going to stay in for like 2.5 hours, guys, and then I'll pull them in, go get my laptop, head into the canteen, and hopefully do the live draw and make someone happy with a £100 Angling Direct gift card. So yeah, that's going to be a good one for me today, guys. So like I said, I am in swim 10. Now, even though there isn't a proper vlog on swim 10, I have done other swims. I'm just sorry, guys, I'm watching the water because there's big ripples going on. I have done other swims and then moved into swim 10 part way through. But this is going to be a pure vlog on swim 10. So any of you guys that do want to know what it's like fishing swim 10, you can look at this vlog. Also, I kind of forgot to say earlier, but I normally do it when I do the rods, but let me put up a map now of swim 10 so you know where your boundaries are, guys. I'm going to try and remember to do that every vlog from now on, so depending on what swim I am in, I will show the boundaries of that swim and you'll know where you are if you come and fish it. So thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully I can give you an update with a fish. Don't know, can I get one in 2.5 hours? I don't know, maybe. There's a chance, isn't there? Rods are in, so I've got every chance. Now, I'm not quite set up how I would like to be because the edge is quite close to me, and really I'd have to be side on if I wanted to be watching my rods. But for me, it's more important I'm watching the water, to be fair. So the rods are kind of, unless I go right to the edge of my bed, the rods are kind of out of sight. I can see the tips, and that's going to be enough for me. It's really if I hear the alarm. So more important for me is just to watch the water, and it comes to that time of the evening, early evening, when you should, you know, you've got a good chance of some good indications on there. So just watching the water, guys, and I'm going to do that up till probably 6:15 and then pull the rods in and then get ready for that draw at 7 PM. So hopefully I'll see you guys, hopefully I would have seen you guys, sorry, yeah, this is going to come out way after that draw, so hopefully I would have seen you guys on there and one of you guys would be happy with your win. Alright, guys, I'm going to wrap out for now and hopefully give you an update later. See, there is one person here. I'm surprised anyone turned up, really, guys, but thank you whoever it is. So I'll give it a couple more minutes. It's not quite 7 o'clock, guys, and then we'll go straight into the draw. Hi Drew, nice to see you, dude. Alright, guys, well, it is 7 o'clock, and as you all know, this is my 1,000 subscriber free giveaway for a £100 Angling Direct gift card. So without further ado, I'm not expecting loads of people to come on, guys. It's the first time I've done one of these, so let's get into it. So first of all, guys, I'm going to switch the camera around and just show you how I'm going to select the winner and the process I'm going through. So let's just switch that around for you. Alright, so some of you may have noticed I'm actually in Mousehole Lake's canteen, and I'm just going to do it on my laptop, guys. So essentially I have gone to my post, copied the link, and just going to go to a random YouTube generator, which you can see there. That's been pasted in, and I will now go and fetch the data from my post, which is where you needed to select Carpi. So I'm going to go sideways just so I can change this to keyword filter, and I've done it a couple of times, so I have got Carpi in there. So that's what you guys needed to type to enter. So I'm going to click continue. It will then find how many people have typed the correct comment into that post, and we've got 155. So hi guys, hi Darwin, hi Ella Lou Harley, nice to have you guys all on board. Right, I hope you're all ready, because this is when we are going to pick a winner. So just before I do, guys, remember you had to be subscribed to JVA Carpi Adventures, you had to write Carpi in the comments, and when this winner comes up, you need to edit your original comment with this new keyword. So your original comment that you wrote, Carpi, you are now going to have to edit it and put in adventures. That will allow me to verify that it is you, and then if you also put your email address, I will then be able to email you across the £100 Angling Direct e-gift card. Alright guys, we've got a few people on now. Good luck to you all. Thank you for subscribing to JVA Carpi Adventures and supporting me. I do appreciate it, guys. Let's pick you a winner. There you go, guys. If you can see it, it is Cloudy Carper. So Cloudy Carper is the winner of that £100 Angling Direct e-gift card. Congratulations, Cloudy Carper. If you would like to edit your original comment on that vlog, put the word adventures in there and your email address, and I will be in touch and get that prize. Guys, thank you very, very much for subscribing to my channel. I really do appreciate it. And also, I've actually got a bit of exciting news. So in the run-up to doing this giveaway, one of the people who has helped me out in the past, Alt Technologies, has been in touch and said they are willing to put up another prize for me. So I'm actually going to be doing another free giveaway quite soon. Stay tuned to the channel and you'll be able to get to see that. Thank you to everyone that tuned in. Congratulations to Cloudy Carper. Stay watching this weekend, guys. I am at Mousehole Lakes. I'm going to go back, get the rods out shortly. Fingers crossed I can bring you a carper too. Thanks, guys. Morning, guys. So, 6:30 Saturday morning update. And yeah, by that lack of footage once again, Jason hadn't learned anything cool during the night. Technically not quite true. So, about 3 o'clock, my left-hand rod went off and pulled into a fish, rod bent over, and then it come out. So, I had a fish on for about all of 5 seconds. I am using a new hook on a slip D rig. I'm using one of those OMC lock hooks. Bought some when I went linear, so thought I'd give it a try. Losing one fish isn't enough for me to go, no, they're no good. So I'll probably stick with a rig. Maybe that's not the ideal rig for that pattern of hook. I normally use curve shanks. So I don't know. I might change it up. I might change it, not give it another whirl this trip or see what's what. One of the things I might do though, guys, actually, let me just grab one. You have to scoop in for a second. So obviously I'm using a couple of test baits this trip, and I might actually move on to another. I've had Carl from Carp Basics turn up last night in the swim right next to me, so we've been chatting and all, and he's given me a couple of these, which are some bait that they've made for France. And I'll be honest, I quite like purple as a bait. I believe it's quite good for visibility under the water. So this is a wafter, and I reckon I might make up a couple solid bags in these and whack them out instead of what I've already made. So good possibility I'll be on 3 test baits this week, guys. But I am kind of keen to give that one a try. So obviously disappointed I lost one in the night. People have been catching. In fact, Sam 2 swims down, so he's in swim 8. He had one this morning literally as we were getting up. So that was probably about 5:45 or something like that. 5:30, 5:45, so probably about an hour or so ago. So he had a lovely common. I've seen people opposite me, so I think they're in swims for 2 and 3. Guys over there, I can't remember all their names because I'm terrible with names. So yeah, fish are coming out. And, sorry, me, Sam, I think Sam's from Iconic Baits, just thought I'd plug him. We're all just talking, and directly in front of my swim, an absolute unit boshed out twice. So I can't even say there's not fish in my swim, guys, because yesterday I had to reel in to go do the competition. Oh, congratulations to Cloudy Carper, who won the £100 Angling Direct gift card. I'm going to sort that out for you today, fella. Thanks for getting in touch, confirming it's you, and well done. Sorry guys, forgot about that. So yeah, I reeled in, and literally as I reeled in at about 6:15, there was all movement in the swim. So I come back, before I went off, I cast out all the rods, clipped up, put them on the rod pod where I wanted to go. So I knew coming back in the dark I could literally stand in the right place, aim in the right direction, and they're going to be roughly where I want them to be. So I weren't unhappy with them going out last night, if I'm honest. They were roughly exactly where I wanted them. So there's no excuse on that. I might actually, that said, I might actually put the bottom baits versions of the test baits out today rather than using I had one wafter, one pop-up of each. yesterday, so, and I might actually go to bottom baits. That might be an idea, eh guys? So yeah, just thinking about things. I might be going to bottom baits today, maybe. I have more confidence in wafters and bottom baits in here than I do pop-ups. I have caught on pop-ups, but wafters and bottom baits I tend to have more faith in. So yeah, I might change it up a little bit later, guys. Obviously rods are going to stay in religiously till at least 10 o'clock. I've seen people have fish, you know, either side of either end of the lake, actually, like diagonally opposites of the lake. So fish are moving about, so no way are these rods coming in at least until 10 o'clock, and then I'll go for a comfort break. So thank you for watching up to now. I really do think, and I'm going to say it on camera, guys, I really do think I'm going to get into a lump this weekend, at least a 30-pounder. I'm praying to those carp gods. I've got my fingers crossed. I reckon I'm going to have a 30-pounder this weekend. So stay tuned and hopefully I can bring you a good fish. Alright guys, so just a little mini review, if you like, of New Directions tackle shrink tuber. So first time opening it out of the box, guys, so I thought I'd show you that at least so you can see what you get in there. So obviously, try and do it in the middle of the camera. You're going to get the device itself. Sorry guys, trying to do everything in reverse. So you're going to get the device itself. Let's put that down. I've already seen it, so I know you've got one. Charging cable and instructions. So there's the main device, guys. You've obviously got a charge there and a cap there that needs to come off. So there you go, guys. And there's the actual hot plate. So that part there is going to get hot, and that's what you're going to put your shrink wrap over. Alright guys, so operation this is quite simple. Obviously you take off the cap, put that down. You've got an anti-lock button there, so if you press the on off button it will do nothing until you put that on. That'll be green. I don't think it's coming out on here, guys, but that's a green light there. You press this button, it will flash. Don't know if I can get it up close enough. It won't in a minute because it's hot. So it will flash like you can see now until it is charged to the point where you can use it, and then it will go solid. There you go, guys. Don't know if that's probably about 15-20 seconds probably. So now the hot plate is ready to use, and we'll show you that next. Alright guys, so apologise for the angle I'm doing it at. It's not good for me either, but I do want to show you this. So I've made myself up one of my slip D rigs, and I've done two things. I have left too much braid than I wanted, and there's a lot of movement in this, so I want to restrict some of that movement, guys. So I know it's going to be more up the top near the barb. One of the best ways of doing that is introducing a little bit of shrink tube. So let me slide a little bit up. Now I want to put a little bit of shrink tube on here, guys, so it will trap that part where I want it. Yep, lovely. Maybe a little bit further up, and it will restrict some of this as well. So one of the clever little things for that is ND Tackle's shrink tuber. So I'm going to get it out and we're going to see about doing this on camera for you guys. So apologise for the angle, guys. This is the device, and it's got a hot plate on the top there that I can literally place this on without any fear of damaging my braid underneath. Whereas if you tried that with a lighter, you could damage your braid underneath, guys. Whereas with this, I'm not going to damage any of this at all. So, right guys, so, sorry guys, I'm trying to hold it the right way. So it'll flash when it's charging up, guys. And then when it stops flashing, that's when you can shrink your tubing. So we just wait for that to stop flashing. It also shows you live how long it takes. So that's it. Hold it over. Give it a nice little rotate. That is proper shrinking that on there, guys. Don't know how much you can see it shrinking on there, but I will show you it. There you go, guys. That's all shrunk. You can turn that back off. Hopefully you can see that, guys. Sorry, I do apologise, but hopefully you can see. Come on, get in focus. That shrunk it all on. So now I have this exactly how I want it. It's only going to do that. Let's see if we can get a fish on it. Happy days. Afternoon, guys. So I actually had my comfort break a little later today. Just been doing a bit of socialising and all, so it's been pretty good. But I thought I'd show you what I'm putting out. It has been drizzling a bit, so I'm probably not going to put the camera outside, but I'm going to go a little bit tighter to the islands than I did yesterday. I will show you at some point. So I've got test bait A here, which I've put with a pop-up corn topper and a free bait stringer. I've got a single, sorry, these are bottom baits now, guys. So I did a wafter and a pop-up yesterday. I'm now moving over to match the hatch bottom baits. So I've now got a single on here, but with a free bait stringer. And then the last one, let's just get a bit closer to that, guys, and show you. So that's a Carp Basics wafter based on their Ocean's Fruit. Basically, they made a batch for going to France. Carl from Carp Basics was next to me last night and mentioned them to me. And I quite like purple, guys, if I'm honest. I've caught on purple before at tough places, and I'm suspecting it's a colour that the fish in here don't see. So if I catch on that, I'll be putting a lot more. I've made a couple of solid bags up for that, but this is what's going out this afternoon, guys. I'll probably end up doing the same tonight, actually, guys. So whilst it looks like it's just stopped raining, I'm going to quickly get these out and hopefully I'll be able to show you on the camera where they are. Hi guys, so even though it is substantially later than when I actually put the rods out, I thought I'd just show you where they are. It's been raining on and off. We've had hailstones. In fact, there's still hailstones outside. So yeah, I've been stuck in a bivvy for a little bit. Unfortunately, I've had it all blowing in, so I've had to have the door shut. So anyway, it's stopped for now. So going over to the main island, I've gone 3/4 of the way over, guys, and that is test bait A with a load of freebies over there. The other one, and I don't normally do this, but I have gone tight to the island here, this corner. That's test bait B, again with a load of freebies. And then my last one, which is the Bait Solutions purple wafter, is over towards this side of the island, but 3/4 of the way out, so not all the way. So that's where they are for Saturday afternoon, and I am praying for a fish, guys. The guys over in the side near the canteen, I think they've had like 7 fish between them from yesterday, so they're doing quite well. I know one of the guys, Dan, has lost a few as well, but he's also had a few, so you know, happy days, he's doing really well. So they're all doing well over there. Sam, 2 swims up from me, has had a fish this morning. So that's doing okay. Everyone else on my side of the bank to my right, as far as I know, haven't caught yet. But all to play for. Obviously a bit of rain helps. And now it's starting to brighten up a bit, which is crazy. Hailstones a minute ago and now it's brightening up. Absolutely crazy weather in the UK at the minute. But there is quite a horrible breeze. It's quite a cold breeze coming in, guys. I've got to be honest, and unfortunately I'm on the wrong side of the bank. I've got it blowing into me, so I'll probably end up keeping the front door letterbox style just to prevent the wind from blowing in on my feet and give me freezing toes. But that's where we are for Saturday afternoon. I am absolutely praying I catch a fish. It might be dependent on whether I leave in the morning or not. If I haven't caught one by the morning, I might end up staying till I do. So I hope I can get one either this afternoon, this evening, or through the night, guys. Fingers crossed. Alright guys, so 4:30 Saturday afternoon. Nothing's happened for me. Nothing's happened just for Sam, a couple of swims down. So I put the rods out, I think probably around 12 o'clock, guys. Might have been a little bit later than that. So they've probably only been out maybe 4 hours max. Now I would have shown you where they are, and I would normally before the evening redo my rods, or before the night I would redo my rods, but I'm kind of thinking that first one I've put out to where fish boshed out this morning when me, Sam and Carl were having a chinwag outside, and that boshed out right in front. So I've put that where that fish was. The guys over in 1, 2 and 3 have had all their fish tight to the island, so I've done my second rod tight to the corner of the island, and the third rod is where on Friday night I kind of saw a lot of movement, and last night, as well, there's a fish going across there that boshed out just as I pulled the rods in to go and do the competition. So I'm kind of thinking if I pull them in, I'm only redoing them. I'm not going to move the spot or change them, so there's probably no point. I think I'm best off just leaving it. I don't know whether I want to stick to the strategy on one of them every few hours, put maybe 10 boilies out, 10 boilies out, 10 boilies out, 10 boilies out, keep doing that. I think I'm going to do that for one. I think I'm going to do that for the island, for the rod, my middle rod. So my middle rod to the island, test bait B. I'm going to, for the next, till I go to bed, every 2 hours I'm going to ping out 10 boilies, not a lot, and I'm going to ping it around the area rather than directly on it. I know exactly where I landed, hit the clip lovely, beautiful, that ain't going to be a problem, but it's all going to be around that right hand corner of the island in front of me. So I think I'm going to leave my rods, guys. What do you guys do? Why don't you comment below, let me know. I think the right thing to do here is to sit on my hands, do nothing. If I'm happy with where the rods are, 2 of them are definitely to where fish have shown, why would I move them? I can't give myself a good reason to move them. So you know what, I'm not gonna, guys. So maybe a very short vlog, may not have any fish again. I've got to go for it. I am using 2 test bait, guys, that I absolutely do have faith in, and I really do think I should be pulling up a fish. The third one, which one of Carp Basics sort of baits that they just made for France, but it's in that sort of purpley colour, and I know it's got plum tones in it, and I think that should pull up a fish. I've put it in a small solid PVA bag, I've done another one to match it, and I think that will get me a fish. So yeah, fingers crossed, guys. I reckon I could get lucky tonight. In fact, I'm looking at the spot by the island, I've just seen a bit of rippling going on there. You never know, guys. Anyway, I'm going to pray to those carp gods. I don't think I've prayed enough yet, so I'm going to pray to those carp gods, guys, that I can get a fish. And I'll be honest, I was really confident I was even going to get a 30 or maybe even one of those 40s out this weekend, guys. I was really confident, and the weekend's not over yet, so you know, I have said to Emma, listen, I want to stay until I catch a fish. Hopefully it'll be by tomorrow morning. Fingers crossed, guys. Thank you for watching as always. Morning, guys. So coming up to 6:30 Sunday morning, and obviously that lack of footage means, yeah, Jay once again has had bugger all. So oddly enough, I did have another, the alarm did go off again, 3 o'clock, middle rod, which was tight to the island. Got up, bobbin had moved up probably about 3 centimetres, but not enough for me to pull into it. So I stood outside for a few minutes watching, come back in, sat watching for a few minutes thinking, yeah, go on, go off, nothing. So come 6 o'clock this morning, so like half hour ago, I thought something happened with that rod, I need to bring it in, so I'm glad I did. Pulled it in, great big twig attached to it, and it wasn't where I'd put it right corner of this island, it had moved across. So clearly I think a twig, because I was trying to get it on a little shelf there, a twig had moved through the water, caught it and just moved it a bit. So that wasn't a fish at all last night. But that also, funny enough, 3 o'clock the previous night, so Friday night, I did have the same sort of thing. I did pull into something and it literally come off straight away. I'm wondering now if that was a twig also, because in the same sort of spots. I'm wondering if twigs are just still floating through and took me out the night before. So that's a possibility. Anyway, so I've put that out again tight to the corner of the island. Did take me a few casts. I did clip the branch the second to last time, but I'm happy with where it is. I'm going to make myself a coffee, watch the water, and hopefully, fingers crossed, praying to those carp gods, guys, that one of these rods go off today and I can get you a fish. And I'll tell you what, I'll be absolutely honest with you guys, I really thought with my test baits I'm coming here with this week, sorry, kettle's going, test baits I'm coming here with this week, I thought I'd be having a 30 pounder or even a 40 pounder out this weekend, but it's not happened for me yet. Alright guys, I'm going to have my coffee, get some baits out over with that bait, and then I'll give you an update in a while. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry guys, there is one more quick little update for the morning. I've just kind of made my coffee, looked up and realised. So the old Sun Blesser Bivvy light is still going, and this is from the review, so this is quite a while away, guys. I haven't recharged it yet. I've got the Ridge Monkey for me for when it does run out, but I'm going to power it off by the button now, and you'll see you should only get probably one blue LED now, because it really got to be in the last legs. Yeah, so there's only one blue LED there. You get 4, so each at 25%, but I'll tell you what guys, that's lasted ages so far on the initial charge. So there is a link below in my description, guys, if you're interested in getting this Sun Blesser Bivvy light, which is remote control. Not that you'll see it because it's way too close and the light's the wrong way, but there's a remote control with it, guys. If you're interested in it, there is a link in my description, guys. I know someone bought one recently. They do seem to be really, really good. There's loads of fantastic reviews on Amazon for them, and as you see, it goes up lovely. It also makes a really, really good night light for night photography, guys, and I'll tell you what, I haven't got to use it yet, or I haven't needed to use it yet. I have done some night photography, but I had enough light. But the bright white on this is actually too bright for the Bivvy, but for nighttime photography, that's an absolute winner, guys. Really good. Alright guys, just thought I'd quickly tell you that while I forgot to turn it off. Morning guys, just thought I'd give you a little bit of an update. So it's 9:20 and yeah, wow, I'm still here. So I'm not actually meeting with Emma today for lunch or breakfast or anything, so I can actually stay as long as I like today. Now I'm not going to stay all day because obviously I have loads of things to do before being back at work tomorrow, but I am probably going to stay until, I reckon, at least 11, maybe even 12. So although we're kind of nearing the end of the morning bite time, there's still a chance. I've still got a couple of hours, I reckon. I'm going to give it a couple of hours, so I'll stay till 11:30 at least. So probably about 10 o'clock I'll slowly start doing a pack down, get everything on the barrow for trip number 1. But still got a chance, ain't I? Sam's left to my left, the young lady to my right looks like she's leaving. Guys on the opposite side of the banks are pretty much mostly packed up, so you know, won't be too long before there's not really as many lines in the water, so I've got fingers crossed I should get one. Now I did one of the rods this morning, so the one tight to the island, I redid it this morning, so that's staying there. The other one out on one of the baits that Sam gave me is staying where that is, but the left hand rod that was on, sorry guys, I'm gonna grab one, was on these bad boys, purple wafters from Carp Basics. Thanks to Carl for them, because I am going to be using them. I've reeled in the solid bag that was on that to the island in front of me. Now I've got no one in the next 2 swims to me, so 9 and 8 are both free. So I've gone towards 8 water towards the tree, solid PVA bag with one of those purple wafters in, and that's it. Everything's going to sit where it is now until I leave. So fingers crossed, praying to them carp gods, guy. I don't want another blank here at Mousehole. You know, I need a fish. I haven't had a fish at Mousehole for ages now, and I only had that one last week at Fort Lee. So yeah, no, fingers crossed, guys. I'm really hopeful. Obviously there has been quite a few fish out this week actually, guys. Special mention to probably the guys over in 1, 2 and 3. I know Dan had at least 5. He lost a few as well, but he had at least 5. He's probably had more now. So yeah, they've been having it. And to be fair, this week Swim 1's been producing quite a lot of fish. So yeah, it's certainly livened up. Listen, there has been a couple of fish that have shown in my water. One of them did like a good couple of jumps out of my water yesterday morning, so I can't go and say there hasn't been fish in front of me. There clearly has. I don't think they've been feeding down here much, to be fair. I've put some pretty good stuff out this weekend, guys. I've been pretty confident with what I've done. If I'm absolutely honest, I've been very confident. I really did think, nah, I'm gonna hit a good fish this weekend. Let's pray for 30, maybe even that 40. You know, I don't want to be, you know, I'm nearly 2 years in. I ain't had a 40 out of here. Got to get my arse in gear. Alright guys, look, I'm gonna chill for a little bit, let my hash browns go down for a bit, and then slowly start packing up. Just be ready for sort of 11:30, maybe even 12 o'clock leave. You know, really I'd like to stay here until I catch, but that could be forever, so I'm definitely going to pack up sometime. I've got loads of stuff to do at home for work and all. Alright guys, again thank you for watching. I do appreciate all the support, guys. Competition went well Friday night. Cloudy Carper won. Well done to you, sir. And as I've said to him, he's been in touch. So as I've said to him, as soon as I get home, I don't want to do things like buying stuff and all on the bank when the reception isn't great, and you know, just in case it doesn't get to him or something. So I'll do it as soon as I get home. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hi guys, so it's 11 o'clock Sunday and I still haven't had any fish. So I'm going to call close to this session, start packing up. Rods are still in, Bivvy's still up, all that, so I've got a fair bit to do, but I'd like to try and be off by 12. So firstly, thank you for joining me on this fishless session again. Been a nightmare for me at Mousehole Lakes lately, but that's the point of the Mousehole Diaries, show you the good and the bad. So firstly, if you haven't subscribed to JVA Carpy Adventures, please hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything to join, guys, and I'd really love to be part of the community. Secondly, if you've enjoyed this video, give it the old thumbs up. Don't blame me if you don't, guys. But if you want to be notified of future posts which come out every Friday on YouTube about 6:30, hit that bell icon. So only leaves me to say, stay safe, stay fishing. I'll see you guys on the next vlog.